Akwa Ibom State Representative for Niger Delta Development Commission, Apostle Abasiandikan NKONO, has reviewed his first year in office, highlighting key achievements and outlining ambitious goals for 2025. In an exclusive interview with our correspondent, Simple Iwat, NKONO assured the people of Akwa Ibom that his administration remains dedicated to addressing the developmental challenges in the Niger Delta. He also shared that plans are in place to complete ongoing projects and deliver meaningful results for the region.
Too much. So in order for us to cut the workload down for the head office, we now invited, NDDC contractors from Akwa Ibom State. We had a meeting with them. That meeting afforded us the opportunity, to know what kind of jobs they were awarded, what year were the jobs awarded, what was were the specifics regarding the jobs, were they completed? If they were completed, what year was that? If were they not completed? If they were not completed, what stalled the jobs? So we were able to collect all that. The essence of doing that was that because from open interviews that we had with them during the sessions, we discovered that some of those jobs have been running in the last 10 years, and some of these contractors, have been facing one form of trauma or the other. Some got the facilities from banks and all that. So, and what kind of pressure, banks could mount on, debtors. So they felt very worried. So when we invited them for that meeting, they were, very elated. So on the whole, the main essence of doing that, was to collect those information, categorize the jobs, the ones that have been finished, and what kind of jobs were there. Were there roads? Were there hospitals? Were there, water projects and all that? So we were able to classify them, with a view to, at the end, we also classify according to the amount, the award of the project. So with that, we will be able to now, put the entire, collected project, to the project directorate in the headquarters. So with that, the headquarters will not necessarily have to okay, how many jobs are left undone, how many jobs have been completed and all that. At a glance, they'll be able to know, okay, in Nikorek, these are the jobs that are yet to be done, these are the ones completed and all that. So with that, they will be able to make informed decisions, that will quickly, touch the lives of all these frustrated, so to speak, contractors.
As part of the NDDC's Operation Light Up the Niger Delta, Apostle NKONO confirmed the installation of solar-powered lighting systems across all local government areas in Akwa Ibom and described the initiative as a crucial step in improving infrastructure and boosting security within local government communities.
Extensively, the projects were approved to various states, the 9 states, the Niger Delta. So as we speak, through my office, a lot of solar lights have been installed in Akwa Ibom State. And I'm wondering whether there is any community yet, that is yet to have the solar light. If they are, then they will be very negligible. And I am here to also tell us that those communities that are yet to have, those areas that are yet to have, they shouldn't panic, because NDDC is using a sequential, installation of these lights. So from one phase to the other, then it will certainly get to the turn of communities that are yet to have their own. So it doesn't cause for alarm, it doesn't cause for serious concern, because there is no community that will be left out, since it's the delight of the board to ensure that these lights are received or are being enjoyed by many.
In response to inquiries about the welfare packages distributed by the NDDC headquarters during the Yuletide season, Apostle NKONO emphasized that these gestures should be seen as acts of goodwill, not entitlement. He encouraged citizens to appreciate these efforts as part of the Commission's commitment to their well-being.
So once you sit down to say, oh, I must be given 2 million, I must be given 10 million, who told you that? It is just a handshake. that NDDC is extending, to its citizens within the Niger Delta. It is a privilege, money backed by privilege and not by right. So this sense of entitlement should be removed so that false accusation, peddling of this falsehood can be reduced to the barest minimum. But our own use this time is not like that. They have this mercantile disposition. Buy today. Oh, how much did you buy? They say, I bought it 10,000. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to sell it 40,000. They begin to count the profit, 30,000. Oh, this business is sweet. Oh, they go and buy another set. No, life is not like that.
Looking ahead, Apostle NKONO outlined his administration's development agenda for 2025, which includes initiatives such as Project Hope and the Youth Internship Scheme. He stated that these programs are designed to foster human capital development by equipping youth with valuable skills and creating job opportunities.
Say is a get up and go, commission. So far so good. The chairman, through the managing director, the board itself, had come up with Project Hope and the youth internship, program. It ought to have begun in earnest in December. Because of some technicalities, it was slowed down, and I believe the real takeoff will take place either this month end or early February. The internship program, about 10,000 youths, within the Niger Delta will be empowered. They will also, pass through some vocational trainings. In the course of that, every month they earn a stipend of 50,000. Concerning the Project Hope, that one is more holistic. It has a more tailored, timing and execution. Why is it more tailored? Because it spells out areas of specialization. There you have people who are involved in maritime, some in agric, planting and all that, planting of crops. And so whatsoever area an individual feels is competent, or where he has competitive advantage, he will be engaged over a period of time. And at the end of it all, the NDDC too will look for a way of, putting them, to go and live independent lives. The sole essence of the Project Hope thing is for individuals to become employers of labor at the end.